And the thing is, it was never nothing wrong with Vivica. Even when she got the tampering with her face, I don't know who she was feeling like or what she was thinking like, but she always been beautiful to me. And I don't got nothing against her. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. I love Vivica. But it's like, I don't know what was in her head to make her be a part of the Surgery Warriors, what she felt like she had to go do that. Like, is you cool? Is you cool, V? The whole BBL thing at 60 or almost 60, like, in my opinion, that is extreme.
Yeah, there is a level of insecurity there. And the girl hasn't had a man in a long damn time. So maybe she feels unwanted as well. But girl, Vivica, getting a BBL and doing things to your face is not going to bring a man to you. You cannot go back in time.
Because y'all remember when 50 and Vivica was dating. Y'all was dating.
13 years ago.
13 years ago. Okay. And I remember it was some kind of award ceremony. You was on stage and your body was popping. And I remember Curtis, like, he was in love with you, girl. Would you ever think about getting back together with Mr. Curtis Jackson if he came? Instead?
Well, Ben and Jen did it again. Why not?
Ah!
So, have y'all seen the internet lately? Because Vivica A. Fox, yes, that Vivica A. Fox, just stepped out with what appears to be a brand new BBL. And let's just say, the reaction has been anything but flattering. People were shook. Her transformation had folks doing double takes, and not in a good way. The vibe? It's giving midlife crisis meets Hollywood pressure cooker. Social media lit up with people calling it desperate, messy, and even straight up botched. Because let's be real, it's not giving what she probably hoped it would. Now, Vivica's no stranger to cosmetic procedures. She's been in the business long enough to have her fair share of touch-ups. But this latest move, it's got fans asking, "Sis, why?" And apparently, she's been reading the room, because Vivica recently opened up about her decision to get the procedure and is already expressing some serious regret. Word on the street is, she didn't expect the outcome to look quite like this, especially not at 60 years old. She said she underestimated how the changes would sit on her frame at this age. And now, the comments are getting under her skin. Oh, and if the dragging wasn't enough, guess who popped into the chat with his usual dose of petty? 50 Cent. Of course, because nothing gets past him when it comes to Vivica. He wasted no time clowning her new look and made it loud and clear that he wasn't impressed. According to him, this wasn't something to be proud of. It was something to be reconsidered. Now let's be real for a second. Almost every actress, and let's throw in a few actors too, in Hollywood has had some type of work done. Some turn out snatched and natural. Others, well, not so much. The goal is always to enhance without looking like a sculpture, right? But in Vivica's case, fans say it looks more like she's fighting a battle against time and losing. And this latest procedure, yeah, it didn't help her case. If anything, it threw gasoline on the fire. Vivica has always claimed that her cosmetic work was minimal, just some breast implants and a little Botox to keep the forehead and crow's feet smooth. But fans aren't buying it. They've been pointing out for years that her face and body have changed far more than she lets on. According to beauty insiders and past reports, she actually started tweaking her look back when her career was peaking in the early 2000s. She even admitted during an interview that she got butt implants around the time Toucan Play That Game came out, but later had them removed. Since then, she's reportedly had multiple facial fillers to boost her cheekbones and contour around her mouth, along with several other tweaks that slowly morphed her once iconic look into something, well, different. And let's not forget the natural changes that come with age. Menopause, hormonal shifts, all of it. When you stack those factors on top of cosmetic work and maybe some failed injections, it starts to explain why her appearance has shifted so drastically. People online haven't held back either. They've been calling her everything from Botox Barbie to Madame Tussauds cousin. And the memes? Savage. Screenshots of her most recent appearances started circulating, with fans commenting on her overly tight skin and puffed up features. Some even speculated that her body may be reacting poorly to some of the substances used, making her look swollen and overly done. Still, Vivica tried to clap back in her usual glamorous way, responding with a, "I'm smiling and happy. Geez, no worries. I'm good, darlings." But now, just when things started to cool off, she drops the BBL bomb. And while it's great she still cares about her looks, doing a full Brazilian butt lift at 60, that raised more than a few eyebrows. Because real talk, if you're still struggling to love your body at that age, when do you find peace with it? Now look, a subtle BBL with matching thighs and proportions can look decent, elegant even. But what Vivica's showing off? Let's just say it's not quite blending in the way she probably hoped. Some fans say she's unrecognizable. Others are begging her to just chill with the procedures. The consensus? Vivica didn't need all that. Some vitamin E oil, a little shea butter, maybe a personal trainer, and she would have been just fine. Still, the buzz keeps building. And as always, 50 Cent is right there to fan the flames. He's been trolling Vivica for years, but this time, he's basically implying her new look is just more proof she's trying too hard to stay relevant. And with the backlash from fans and even media personalities pouring in, you can't help but wonder, did she really think this was the move? From Hollywood darling to trending topic for all the wrong reasons, Vivica A. Fox's latest glow-up attempt has turned into a viral cautionary tale. Whether it's insecurity, age pressure, or just the never-ending pursuit of perfection in Hollywood, one thing's for sure, fans are not here for it, and neither is the internet. And you already know 50 Cent couldn't help himself, because if there's one man you never want beef with, it's him. This man is the undisputed king of petty, and if you make it onto his radar, even once, just know he's gonna keep trolling you until the end of time. Vivica A. Fox might have only dated him for a few months back in 2003, but 2 decades later, he's still bringing her up anytime she makes headlines. It's like clockwork. Their fling may have ended in early 2004, but the aftermath never died. In fact, it's aged like spoiled milk. Anytime Vivica's name starts trending, whether it's a red carpet moment, a film release, or now her BBL, 50 is right there in the comments, clowning. Back in 2016, he went so far as to post a side-by-side of a woman with botched plastic surgery next to Vivica's photo, and the caption, brutal. He wrote, "I don't know why people would want to cross me. I'd stay out of my way if I wasn't me, because I'm gonna keep winning." Translation? He's petty and proud of it. Vivica has never stayed silent either. Over the years, she's had plenty to say about 50's jabs, including once hinting that maybe he had a little sugar in his tank, just like some of the folks he constantly trolls online. Their dynamic has always had that weird love-hate spark, but it's been years and they're still trading shots like it's 2003. So when 50 caught wind of Vivica's alleged BBL, everyone braced for the shade. Fans expected him to go in, roasting her look like he's done 100 times before. But surprisingly, his response was mild, at least by 50 Cent standards. After seeing a headline about her surgery, he replied, "Wait, let me see." And the internet paused. Was he about to spin the block? Fans went wild speculating. Maybe he was curious. Maybe he was feeling nostalgic. Maybe, just maybe, he was entertaining the idea of rekindling things. But of course, 50 shut that down real quick. He said, "Who said I was spinning the block?" Man, I ain't gonna lie. That booty was good though, I think. Yikes. It was backhanded, borderline shady, but way nicer than usual. And let's be honest, if 50 did try to make a comeback, Vivica would probably let him. She's made no secret that she still holds a soft spot for him. Over the years, she's called him the love of her life. and has openly admitted she'd be open to giving the relationship another shot. She's even said that dating in her 50s and 60s has been tough, with slim pickings and lots of men either being unavailable or emotionally immature. So if 50 actually came back around, Vivica might just answer that call, no hesitation. But while the drama with 50 keeps the blogs buzzing, sources close to Vivica say something deeper is going on behind the scenes. She's starting to have second thoughts. After decades in Hollywood, Vivica knows the pressure to stay youthful and flawless is relentless. She's been in this business for over 40 years, where your appearance isn't just part of the job, it's the currency. And in that world, getting work done isn't seen as shocking. It's expected. But now, at 60, Vivica's looking in the mirror and asking herself if it was worth it. Friends say she's already questioning the decision and considering reversing some of the changes. But here's the thing about cosmetic surgery. You don't just erase it like a bad tweet. Even if you try to fix it later, the impact lingers. And the public? They've got long memories. The criticism has been relentless, especially from fans who grew up watching her on screen and admired her natural beauty. And that's what's heartbreaking for some people. They feel like Vivica didn't need to do any of this in the first place. She was already beautiful, already successful, already iconic. So the idea that she felt like she had to go under the knife to keep up with newer, younger women in the spotlight, it stings, especially when the results don't live up to the hype. People online aren't sugarcoating it either. One comment read, "You gotta love yourself in all seasons. What is Vivica Fox doing with a BBL at 60? Another one, "Vivica Fox getting a BBL makes me want to fall to my knees and weep." The consensus seems to be, if you're rich, over 50, and have nothing left to prove, why risk looking tacky? The memes are brutal, the hot takes are never ending, and fans are practically begging her to take a step back, breathe, and remember that aging gracefully is a flex in itself. Someone even tweeted, "Let me be 60 and rich. You'll see me in linen pants, loose cotton tops, and glowing skin, not chasing a waist-to-hip ratio." So now the question is, did Vivica make a huge mistake? Or is she just living her truth, haters be damned? Everyone's got opinions, but only Vivica knows what she sees when she looks in the mirror. What do you think? Is the backlash fair? Or should we just let her live? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. You already know, we're going to be following this story every step of the way. See y'all in the next one. Stay classy, or at least stay real.